Alright YouTube, well in that review video someone requested I cold start the Kubota, and the chains are on the front because we used the loader to load the sander onto the truck, and we took that out to the shop so the new chain can be put on, and the wiring has to be fixed, so they're going to see if they can get the new chain. I also took the tire from the Chalmers tractor, which you guys have not seen. I didn't even think they were going to have the tire, but he said he had it, and he didn't have time to put it on, so I left it there, and the other day they called and said that it needs a tube, which it had a tube in it before, and the rim is all rusty so that it wouldn't seal, so it needs a new tube, and he doesn't have it, so he has to order that. So when I get the tire back, I'll show you guys this Chalmers tractor. And I told you guys that my dad and I dig graves in a cemetery next to us, and we drive the loader right up the road instead of hauling it on the trailer. And so maybe on Friday I'll make a driving video of this. We're driving up the road. I might drive around the yard here a bit and show you guys all the controls and everything. But hopefully I can do that. It's right, the road is just right there, as you guys can see, right up that road there. So, yeah, so here's the clutch. You don't have to stick the clutch in, but I sometimes do, so. Glow plugs, and it went out, so we can fire it up. Oh, and crazy JD kid and someone else said this was about a 35 horsepower diesel, and I thought it was a 48, and I checked the book that came with this, the owner's manual, and it is a 35 horsepower. I think the 48 horsepower was on the L38 machine, which is a lot heavier machine, so it says a 35 horsepower. You were right, crazy JD kid. So apparently L35 means 35 horsepower. L48 must mean 48 horsepower. So the model that replaced this was the L39, so that must have a 39 horsepower diesel. And someone said that their Kubota L35 was a two-wheel drive. Well, most of the Kubotas are four-wheel drive, so I don't know why his isn't four-wheel drive, and I'll show you guys. Right there's the four-wheel drive shifter. So, this one is a four-wheel drive, so as you can see, the frost teeth are on it, so we'll drive it around a bit. It's not warmed up, but it was supposed to rain today, and now the sky's all blue. Looks kind of like it might rain, so. Alright, here's the bucket. So like I said, you can shift it with or without the clutch, and put it in gear with or without the clutch, like I'll do now. No clutch. And we're forward. So now I'll stop, and I'm using the clutch. There's the throttle. And it's backing up. So that's how that works. 4 ways, and it's rolling forward. Here's the brakes. They're locked right now, as you can see. So, set the parking brake. You can see it start to move. Push down. Pull that lever up. Headlights. That's the high beams. cab lights, 4 ways. Like I said, only 1 cab light. They're all blown. Headlights. Yeah, so bucket controls. So we gotta raise the bucket up. Make sure everything's all up. And maybe we'll drive around the yard here. So I'll release the park brake. Oh, and this does have a windshield wiper, by the way. I got a lot of stuff in the yard, that's why it's kind of hard to turn around here. I might just set the camera up and just drive over there real quick and then just show you. It's kind of hard to hold the camera. I'll see if I can set you down on this tractor. This is the Alice Chalmers. Probably not gonna sit down here. Nope. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so I'll just drive over there real quick just to show you guys this. So there you go, guys. So that's the Kubota. And yeah, if you guys want to see any more videos, just let me know. So I'll park it back here. I ran over this plywood, but it's just all bowed and everything, but it doesn't really matter. So, oh, here's the this lump screener from the sander. I painted it. and I got paint and everything to paint the plows and everything, so I painted this a few days ago. I gotta flip it over and paint some places there that I missed and where these boards are holding it up. I gotta paint the other side where it's on the ground, and that should be it. Oh, here's the propeller for it. There's the propeller. I need to paint this. I'm gonna paint this black. I needed to get a new bearing. As you can see, I got the bearing apart. It's just seized, so that's not that big of a fix. I gotta take it out to the shop. He said he'll have a bearing to put in it. So when I pick up that tractor tire for the Alice Chalmers, I'll do a cold start of it. And I need a battery for it. Here it is. It looks just like the Simplicity, but yeah, so see you guys.